What's up, dog?
What's up?
What's up?
What's
That's
happening?
great. I love. What's that noise you're making? Like,
The what's up noise?
yeah.
Well, okay, there was a Budweiser commercial back in the day, famously parodied in the film Scary Movie, as you'll recall, the first Scary Movie.
When they had the scream mask making the like.
Yeah, with the tongue hanging out and everything. Yeah, man. If any of your listeners have the ability to make that mask for me, I've been trying to like find one for years and to no avail. So yeah, any you Benny heads out there got the hookup on the Scary Movie Scream Wazop mask? Please DM him.
You could probably get like a regular one and then like melt it or something. Get a little like a tongue prosthetic.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start looking for a tongue prosthetic, but I know that sounds like a slippery slope. You know, your girl sees you looking for tongues online.
You get like a real tongue. You get like a buffalo tongue.
Oh yeah,
or something.
Yeah, so
and then just like kind of put some water on it, make it look a little wet.
So just
duct tape.
Put that in my mouth and oh man, yeah, they do sell like. Don't they eat tongue in a? I feel like I've had it before. I feel like a lot of.
I've had cow tongue. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's they eat it somewhere.
They eat it. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck they eat it, but
at restaurants.
You're right. My friend Tony Zarrett. I know you said I don't know if I'm allowed to name drop Tony Zarrett, but one time he invited me over to his place to cook a bunch of really disgusting foods from around the world. So we ate like horse dick and like he like boiled horse dick for like 6 hours and it was still hard as shit.
Wait,
it was
it's like erect horse dick?
How do
they like? Or is it like
It was flaccid. No,
of course it was flaccid. I'm curious if it's if it matters when they cut it off.
Yeah, I don't think it stayed. For some reason, I feel like
it doesn't stay.
That's actually a good science experiment.
It could maybe. You get the horse hard, and then like if you cut it off and tie it off as fast as you can, it doesn't stay hard because the blood doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's a great point, dude. Man,
Jackass 5.
That's a really good.
And then you duct tape that.
Duct tape the erect horse dick to my mouth. Ooh, yeah, that would be a great costume.
That's like medicine in some cultures.
Yeah, well, I know that they say somewhere. I think maybe in China, like if you eat a tiger dick, it helps you with ED or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I'm just making sure these headphones are new, so I'm like trying to make sure I can hear myself. I think it sounds good.
I think it sounds perfect.
Sounds good to me, my man.
It sounds smooth. Yeah.
That's right.
This is like
helps with ED with tiger dick.
Yeah, you eat a tiger dick and it helps your dick.
That's somehow. That's such a one-to-one. It's like you eat like tiger like claws and you become Wolverine or something. What the fuck is that?
Your nails grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like salons that like have powdered keratin or whatever.
Oh yeah. I mean,
you snort a line of.
Like Keith Richards snorting a line of his dad's ashes or something. I wonder if that was just.
I'm not familiar with. I assume that's a musician.
Oh yeah, you've heard.
I don't know who Tony Zarrett is either. By the way, I don't know who people are. Okay. You're like, I don't want to name drop. I'm like, I don't know. I know what horse dick is.
Tony Zarrett and Keith Richards, both equally famous. Keith, you've heard of the Rolling Stones?
Oh sure. Okay. Yeah. I know Mick Jagger.
Yeah. So Keith Richards. Probably the second most famous Rolling Stone. He snorted a line of his dad's ashes.
Oh, he for real did that?
For real did that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and that's pretty badass. It's kind of you've seen the movie How High with Method Man and Redman. Damn, nope. I'm sorry, man. I'm referencing. My references are not landing right now. I apologize.
No, that's all right. Yeah, as long as you explain it, I can.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to
explain. Just in explaining.
This might be
How High.
This might be taking us on a pretty long detour, but just check out the movie How High if you haven't seen it.
Sure.
Yeah. Two great performances by Method Man and Redman.
Okay. Method Man, Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Okay. Yeah. Redman also?
Redman's Wu-Tang adjacent, I think. He and Method Man kind of are friends, as I understand it.
I got a new Wu-Tang joke.
Oh yeah.
That's a leading question. I'm forcing it upon you.
Can I hear? Yeah. I was gonna say.
No.
Are you willing to give it? Give it out for free on the pod, or?
Well, I'm going to give up for free online anyway.
Okay.
Just asking to make sure that you were down to hear a joke. I'm not going to tell it. I just want to make sure you're.
Hey, man.
No,
Wu-Tang is for the children, and Wu-Tang jokes are for guys like me. So go for it. Yeah.
Fucking, you know the Wu-Tang name generator website?
No, I don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's like how like Childish Gambino got his name.
Oh, really?
And all
Okay.
That, like different, I think different groups that go on there. But I didn't know you had to click the button.
Uh-huh.
So my rap name is just Wu-Tang name generator.
That's good. Do I have a Wu-Tang joke?
No.
Well, I oddly have a joke that references How High. So it's like the plot of the, I guess now.
Are you assuming that everybody in the crowd has seen How High?
I think it was. I think it was a pretty popular movie. I don't know. They used to play it on TBS. Really? Oh shit, man! I might be aging myself then. I don't know. It's so the plot of it basically Method Man and Redman. They like what is it? Their friend dies or does their friend die or somehow they put their their really smart friend's ashes. Ah, man, I haven't seen this in forever. It's either their really smart friend's ashes or some really famous smart person's ashes into like a weed plant, and then they smoke the weed and they become smart and then get into Harvard.
Oh, okay, and that connects back to Keith Richards snorting his father's ashes, which he's doing like a Chinese medicine style thing. I see how you connected it all.
Yeah, there we go. Anyway, I'm not gonna do the joke though because. It's embarrassing and it requires a real
an in-depth knowledge,
a ballsy act out. Because then I have to. It'll require me to then explain who Charles Manson. Have you heard of Charles Manson? Okay, good. I was gonna say if you don't know who Charles Manson is, I don't even know how.
The musician.
Yeah, great musician. Oh man. Speaking of murderous musicians, you've heard all this John Hinckley stuff going on?
Oh, I heard he got out and he's like. They won't let him play places. So.
Yeah, he was supposed to play a place in like Bushwick or something, and then there was pushback or something, and
that makes sense.
Yeah. But I think
good?
His music is trash. It's so bad. It'd be awesome. If he was really good, it'd be great. But yeah, he's.
I wonder if they like they let you read in prison. I wonder. They don't give people guitars. I assume
they do.
They do actually.
Yeah, there's.
So he's had. 30 years to get good.
Yeah, and
just in his cell, like, ding. Fucking.
Well, yeah, I guess you can't teach. You got to be born with some sort of talent.
No.
You can learn, but you got to.
I assume he just didn't have good instruction or something, or
that had to be it. Yeah,
or something.
No good teachers in jail.
What would you if you were isolated in prison for like 30 years, what would you do?
My instinct is to say like skateboarding, but I doubt there's money.
It's a skateboard.
There's no skate parks.
No half pipe.
No, nothing good to grind in prison. I think, but yeah, I do regret like not trying to like get really good at skateboarding when I was a kid.
Wait, why's that?
Because that would be awesome if I could just bust out
I agree.
a 360 flip right now. That would be great. But I can't.
You don't think you
cool
can't do it
like
now,
that.
or is it like?
I think it's too late. Yeah, I'm 32. It's too.
That's not too late.
Yeah, but I've also.
You're also not. I'm 28. You're not aging yourself that much older than me.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, we should address the fact. I think we're not noticing it, but the people at home are noticing that we look the same.
Oh yeah, we.
People keep telling me that we look like you look like my Pokemon evolution.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm the Blastoise to your Squirtle. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, you're the Blastoise. I'm the Squirtle. I didn't.
That's not true at all. You're absolutely the level up.
Depends on who you ask, but we do look. Man, it's crazy. Yeah, so
we wore like the same shirt.
But yeah, buzz cut, mustache, black T-shirt. Jesus, yeah, we did not plan this, but. This rocks, man. Yeah, we gotta do a movie where we play FBI agents or something.
Yo, yeah. You should just star in a movie and then die halfway, like Heath Ledger did with the one thing, and then I'll come in and like they'll pretend like I was you the whole time.
Yeah, dude, or like halfway through the movie. Yeah. Fuck. I'm hesitant to like reference anything now because I. Feel
no, you can reference stuff.
Yeah.
It just needs to be stuff
explained.
I've seen.
There's okay. Have you seen the movie Lost Highway by David Lynch? It doesn't. Yeah, it does this really cool thing where like halfway through the movie, the main act like a different. It just becomes a different movie halfway through, and a different guy plays the lead role like halfway through the movie. It's like I love it. Yeah, definitely check out How High and Lost Highway. Stay tuned for more great movie recommendations.
The Rolling Stones.
Yeah, check out the Rolling Stones. Start me up. Yeah.
I do know some of their. I know their songs. They're a very famous band, but I haven't really like. It's like they're one of those bands I never like put the mental effort into like learning stuff about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I have learned it just through osmosis. I haven't really done my research either. But
the moment you said Keith Richards and the Rolling Stones, I'm like, oh, that should have done that. That's for sure a fact. That's like in public domain.
Yeah.
That's like free domain, like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, like Donald Duck. Yeah, Gumby, Keith Richards. Yeah,
like Mickey Mouse is about to be public domain.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
something else. I think Winnie the Pooh also, and they're making like a horror movie with Winnie the Pooh or something.
That rules.
They gotta start making porn with Mickey Mouse porn. Although, yeah, I mean, is the line drawn? Because there's lots of porn parodies out there that's seemingly like skirt any sort of lawsuits, and I feel like it's just at that point like, no one's gonna want to spend the money to like get a lawyer to go to court to sue over like a porn parody, unless it was like so unflattering that it's like I need to sue the people responsible. But
that's true. It's like once the whatever like next year when it ends, it's like they literally can't sue. Like it just becomes public. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
I want to see like a porn Fantasia or something. Just like a really abstract like.
Oh yeah, he's like conducting a bunch of dudes beating off or something. Yeah, a symphony of.
Yeah. Fucking they're flying through the air and then the water and shit like the whale. I don't really remember Fantasia that well,
dude. Yeah, I don't either. I remember like not liking it. I was like, this kind of sucks, right?
It's like weird.
It's weird. There's no
dancing.
plot. Yeah. I remember hating Fantasia. Fuck yeah. So movies I like.
Might not be a good porn. Yeah.
Movies I like: How High, Lost Highway. Movies I hate: Fantasia. I'm just keeping a running score.
Don't check out for the viewers at home. Don't check out Fantasia.
No, skip it. It sucks. No plot. It's just like if you hate classical music, you're gonna hate the movie too. And yeah, I don't know. You see,
I had a bit about porn parodies.
Yeah,
it's like a SpongeBob porn parody. It's like that's not a parody. None of these like character decisions are like a satire of the show.
Yeah,
SpongeBob would absolutely go hard on Sandy's cheeks like that. But
yeah,
I don't mean for the pun there, but I do think it. I mean,
no,
I guess it works in that.
I think you're right. I guess it's not a porn parody. It's just
the porn homage.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no. That's a really good point, dude.
I mean, it depends on the.
No, you just blew my mind a little bit. Yeah, I not that I've seen a ton of these or anything, but it seems like if you're gonna do a porn parody, you'd want to pick like a source material that's a little more serious, as opposed to like Family Guy or something that's already fucking hilarious.
There will be cum.
Yeah,
is that one of them? That's got to be a parody.
It's got to be. Yeah, I drink your cum.
Yeah,
I drink
still do a milkshake.
Yeah. Milkshake. Yeah. Your dick.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
All right.
Can you do any voices?
Voices?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. Throw something at me. What was the one let me see if I have my sunglasses in my bag real quick in order to really sell this one. If I don't.
Do you want?
You don't have a pair of shades lying around, do you?
Glasses.
All right, that'll do, I guess.
Pretend these are sunglasses.
Pretend these are sunglasses. This is like I've never seen The Bucket List with Jack Nicholson, but this I think is a line from what I imagine a line from the movie might be. I think I'd like to get with an Asian chick. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know if that's a line from it or not. But if I had sunglasses, it would really, I feel like, sell it a lot harder. But
I have a second pair of glasses that are the
You could
blue
just
light
wear these.
blocking.
Oh shit!
So
Okay.
match. You look it.
Oh,
I wasn't
man.
even noticing the fact like the impression was hard to notice. Just noticing you look like me when I wear my.
These are damn. What are you, nearsighted, farsighted?
It's little nearsighted with astigmatism.
Okay. Sorry,
Alright.
dude. Sorry to hear it, dude. You gonna get You ever want to get LASIK? You think?
I'd be into that.
Yeah.
Sure. Do you have contacts?
No, dude. I got 20/20 vision. Not to toot my own horn or
Damn,
anything,
dude.
but yeah, I was just born lucky, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With LASIK.
Yeah. But
Yeah, no, I mean, doesn't really matter.
yeah, I mean, there's got to be a small percentage of like LASIK that goes wrong though. That would maybe like freak me out a little bit. I mean, it's like a laser in your eye sounds scary.
I agree.
Yeah.
What is it like? Is it like 1 out of 1,000 or 1% or something? I don't, like.
Yeah, it's got to be like 1% of cases that get fucked up and people get permanently blinded. But it's like, ugh.
Yeah, 6 scar though.
Yeah.
You get like a. I don't know if that's true.
Maybe you'd get cool powers like Daredevil or something too.
Shoot it back out.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that would suck. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Contacts are they are expensive. They are annoying. They're
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah.
I would hate having to touch my eye and shit. That's like a
You get used to that.
yeah.
That part's like definitely very manageable.
You
I
start to get into it a little bit.
Starting to like enjoy it.
Yeah, nice.
The sad. I definitely like. I've got OCD with the Tourette's. Also, for people watching who don't know, for some reason, I have Tourette's. The OCD. I've got like touch symmetry stuff and like a lot of like. You ever go on like those sites about like oddly satisfying stuff?
Yeah.
Or whatever. A lot of that is like sort of a compulsive need in my head. Where,
Okay.
Like, I need like I don't know, certain symmetry things or whatever. Like if I stub my left toe, I have to stub my right toe.
Oh shit.
That.
Okay.
I don't know how that's relevant. I guess like the eye touch stuff has become like good for my brain. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's symmetrical. You got to touch both eyes, basically.
Something like that, or just like the feeling of putting the contacts in is like this new really satisfying. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see how that would be.
Do you have anything wrong with your brain?
Not that I'm aware of. I probably there was a time for like maybe 3 weeks to a month where I was like huffing computer duster, and it started out ironically. Like we did it as a joke. Like I was working as a bellhop at the time, and then this guy had pulled out like a thing of computer duster while we were hanging out in the closet, and like we all like
Just hanging out in the closet.
we'd just hang out in the
Just a-
closet
just a fella.
sometimes
Yeah.
at work, and he like did like a hit of it, and like it feels like a dirty whippet basically. If you do if you huff computer duster, it feels like your brain's going through a wah-wah pedal. It's just like it lasts for like 45 seconds, then you're back to normal. And so like we all did it, we all laughed, and then like we went about our day, and then the next day like it was still sitting there, and we all like did it again, and then we finished the can of computer duster, and then he's like, should I go to Staples and get another? And that's when I was like, this is a slippery slope. But I do feel like I'm a little bit dumber after doing that for like a couple weeks.
When was that?
2013 or 2014 maybe. Yeah. And I did a bit on stage where I would, like when I first started stand-up, where I'd huff computer duster on stage during this time period. So I'd be like, I'd have the computer duster in my jacket, and I'd just be like, oh, man, I've been really fucking stressed out lately. And then I'd like huff it, like, and then I would just like start screaming about like helicopter, like, do you guys hear those helicopters? And then like after like 30 seconds of that, I would just like go right back into it and be like, anyways, Starbucks, they're always fucking up your name on the cup, aren't they? And like, people did not like it. I think.
Really, I was gonna ask how it went.
People were freaked out, and
Because you were for real doing it.
I was for real doing it, and I think there were a few things I did like very early on in stand-up. I don't know if you did either. Like when you were finding your voice, like I did a few things where maybe it was like a little too far. I think I'd break things a lot and like bring.
I actually saw a video of you smashing plates on stage.
Oh
That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
The Harvest Moon bit with Joe. Yeah, that was cool. One time, we've only done that bit twice. So basically, we sing Harvest Moon by Neil Young, and then just smash like $40 worth of plates while singing it. It's really stupid, but like, I don't know. It worked somehow, but we've only done it twice because it's kind of a pricey bit, and like people get pissed off. Like, you know.
You filmed the one of them.
We filmed the one. The other one that we did, I basically asked Joe to smash a plate over my head in the moment, and he really didn't want to do it, but I like screamed at him to do it, and he did, and like a piece of the ceramic plate like went into my head, and I was just blood was just pouring down my face. It was pretty wild.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is that what it like? Okay, so you've done a bunch of wild stuff early on.
Yeah.
What like is that some of the wildest stuff? Like the duster or like now I'm in like a real interviewer mode, real questions.
I'm trying to think here. I mean, one time I did like
shit fucking
cut myself with a can on stage, like
on purpose.
Yeah, and I don't know why I did that or what the context was.
Like a metal can on the arm or something.
Yeah, you can
really
see that.
Oh
like,
shit!
Marker there. I don't know why I did that. I truly do not remember why, but I remember.
At least it's really funny.
Yeah, I thought. I remember like
at least
thinking like, oh man, this is gonna like people are gonna be way into this. One time at an open mic, I forget why I fingered my asshole or something, and then like Nick Nanny came up and sniffed my finger, and
just to verify that you actually fingered your butthole, like to be
yeah. I was, and he was more than willing to do it, and I had a plastic bag over my head while I was doing that. And correct me if I'm wrong. I don't see stuff like that anymore. Like I don't see people putting plastic bags over their head, fingering their assholes on stage.
Not as much, but I will say. Shout out William Banks. I don't know if you've heard about this.
No.
He's been doing this thing called Car World, where it's like extremely hard to explain, but kind of like a cult style comedy situation. Like it's like a religion that he's founded.
Okay.
I don't want to call it cult as much, but like recently at like one of their like dinners, he cut himself on purpose, and like. On his like fingers and like bled all over like the food and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if bleeding on the food was on purpose. I think it just like sprayed more than he like meant. But
damn,
he's been doing this like performance art stuff that's like within that vein.
Okay.
So when you said the can thing, it made me think about that.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, for the safety of my friends, I don't know how interesting idea. I don't know how much I condone my friends doing this stuff.
I don't even speaking for myself, it was like I truly was like I think 22 years old and just was a little bit crazy, and I chilled out a little bit since then, but I was a little bit of a live wire when I first moved to New York and started doing stand up, and I was just yeah.
What's the most you got in trouble for one of these? Because the butthole thing, I imagine this is like kind of gross to the crowd in the moment.
Yeah,
pretty funny to some degree. It depends on what your joke was, but.
I think I didn't get in trouble, but I my friend pierced my ear with a safety pin on stage once, and I remember the owner of the venue was like, "Why did you do that? Like, you don't have to do stuff like that." She was like, "There's 16 people here. You don't have to do that." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't even think about that."
Yeah, giving it all out for 16 people is pretty cool.
Yeah. That was a big crowd at the time, like 16, a year or two into stand-up is like.
Oh, did you start in New York? I was going to ask you.
Yeah, I started in New York.
Okay, because I know you were in Buffalo.
Yeah.
You're just hanging out?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, pretty much, I was, like, a teenager in Buffalo, and then did, like, Joe Pera and I did, like, a couple open mics there, and, I say I started in New York. I had done, like, comedic stuff I had done, like, open mics and stuff, like, prior to moving to New York, but I consider, like, I started in New York.
Oh, sure.
And really took it seriously once I got here.
Well, also, you're saying you moved to you're 22, right?
So I was like 21 when I moved to New York.
As I say, because I mean, I started in like Philly, and like a lot of it's in the bar scene, and you can't even you can't enter that until you're 21.
Yeah.
So I assume maybe Buffalo is similar to some degree.
Similar. There's like a couple places that like won't ID that you can like get away with it, or they'll just like X up your hands or whatever if you're honest about it. But yeah. Pretty much the same deal. Yeah.
Oh, word. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, that's cool. Do you ever go back to the Buffalo scene?
I have not been back. No, I know. Joe just did a show there at like this huge fucking venue that I was like, gearing up for my wedding, so I didn't go with him just because I had. Or no, I was on my honeymoon.
Hey,
That's why I couldn't go. Oh,
way.
thanks, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Check
it out.
Had to do it.
Had to do it to him.
Check that shit out. Yeah.
Actually, right before the pod, I was just saying the thing about like you've got that joke. I love that joke about women are like Frodo.
Yeah.
They don't get the ring, they go cuckoo.
Yeah, it's true.
And now it's a prop. Now it's a prop bit.
Yeah. Carrot Top. Ain't got shit. Yeah, I got this. I stole this off a guy who was passed out on the L train. So free reign. No, it's. I gotta get this polished. I think I got this off some website called like men's wedding bands wholesale.com or some shit. It was like pretty fucking cheap, and it's already looks like I've had it for like 8 years. It's pretty.
Do you still do that bit, or is that? I feel like I brought it up previous, and you were like, I kind of stopped doing that.
I guess
do crowds not like it? I feel like it's like.
Misogynist.
Well, it is misogynist, but it's ironic. But
yeah.
Are crowds not going along with that, or like?
No, it had a decent success rate. Like sometimes it is just like people haven't seen Lord of the Rings, or like people haven't seen the thing you're referencing, and it's like
marriage.
Yeah, people have never heard of marriage.
The institution.
Yeah, so it's sometimes it just comes down to that, but yeah, I could bring it back in rotation. I might as well. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I have a terrible memory. I don't know if you experience this where you just completely forget
I have to write
parts of your
down.
act.
Yeah, I've got the whole thing in like a spreadsheet.
Yeah, that's smart. I got to do that. Because like people will come up to me and it's like, I love that
joke.
Love that
from
joke
2 years ago.
Oh shit, I don't even remember that. It's like,
well, but okay, when I started, you were asking, or we were saying like weird stuff you did early on. I didn't do stuff that was as scary. It sounds like,
yeah.
But I did a lot of like weird stuff. I did like, I've done like I'll do jokes, just jokes, pretty much like the whole time I've been doing it. But sometimes I'll do an off night where I'll just like, I'll do a thing I call freak mode.
Okay.
Where I'll just dance on stage for like the entire time of my act.
Nice.
And I'll like be like, because I think the key to dancing funny is to there's like a couple parts of it. One, no sexuality. Like
okay,
if you try, unless it's like part of unless you like over, you know what I mean? But if you're like trying to be hot in dancing, you're fucked. You're not funny at all. You know what I mean? And two, be funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what all the key, I'd have to think about it more, but
I think that can
like,
expand.
Go gremlin mode.
Yes.
Just do that stuff like that. Slap my ass and like make little noises and shit.
I feel like that can be expanded. Be like those rules can be expanded to like pretty much comedy in general. Like
don't be sexy.
Yeah, don't be sexy and be funny. Yeah, just I feel like that's just general. There should be a Bill of Rights for a Constitution for comedians, and those should be the two rules. The 10 Commandments. There you go.
You got any more?
I mean, no ukuleles, obviously. I think we can all agree.
Okay, here's a thought. I like prop comedy a lot. I think it gets an undue rap.
Okay.
And I think I'll give an example, the kind of sneaky example. Julio Torres's Shape Show is all prop comedy.
Okay.
And I think when people hear prop comedy, they specifically think they think it's bad inherently for some reason, or they associate it with Carrot Top,
right.
Who also I think gets a bad rap to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
But I think some of his stuff is maybe a little like I don't know, edgy for no reason. It's like, but he's got like some stuff about like he's got like some men and women stuff or some like race stuff. Anyway,
yeah.
But he's got like a slipper with like a bumper on it. It's like you stub your toe in the middle of the night. I'm like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wait, he's got some really good props.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's got the best props.
Yeah. He's got some great props. I think Carrot Top doesn't get his due.
Yeah, doesn't get his props for sure. Okay, interesting. I mean, I'm struggling to think of any other prop comics other than, I mean, I guess would you consider Gallagher a prop comic?
I suppose so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen his stuff though, so I can't really weigh in on.
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I sort of know what he does, but yeah.
Well, the watermelon thing is like a meme, but I don't know the context of the watermelon thing. Like, is he just smashing a watermelon? Or like, what's the?
I don't know. I don't think there's context. I think he just smashes it. Which is
so maybe
funny.
it's kind of funny.
I don't know. Yeah, all right. Gallagher rocks. I'll say it here now. That rocks. Shit. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like modern examples I've seen. One thing that I thought was so funny the first time I saw it, which maybe counts as prop comedy, was like Zach Galifianakis's like Comedy Central Presents. I saw that when I was like 13, and
what was he having that? The piano and the.
He does piano. Well, he starts out just stand up, then he does piano. Then it ends with him saying like all of my ex-girlfriends formed a 12-piece a cappella group, and then like they come out and sing this song while he's like ripping things off the notepad.
Oh, I thought you were saying the 12 women were the props. It's just a piano and 12 women.
12 women.
You know, prop comedy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But no, the notepad, I guess, might have.
Oh, sure. Yeah, Dimitri Martin is kind of
too.
doing prop stuff. I mean, like, I guess, like, a guitar itself isn't, like, prop comedy, but, like, doesn't somebody smash a guitar or something? I don't know. It's, like, maybe it's just Animal House.
Yeah, Animal House.
Movies do a lot of prop comedy.
Movies and TV shows. There was this video of my favorite YouTube video that got taken down because I commented on it too frequently. Which was the title of the video was Musical Improv Graduation 3, and it was this some like, I don't know if it was like Groundlings or whatever, some LA comedy institution had like a musical improv graduation show, and it was just clearly assembled. Like every person in the video was just like insane for like in a slightly different way, and it was just end to end 30 minutes of fucking insanity. And I was so in love with this video, but they took it down because I was always just like, I love this musical. Where can I buy the CD? I love this musical, but how come none of the songs have anything to do with each other? And how come they don't have costumes or a set or props? Like that would just. And they took it down after like about 3 of those. So. And I'm devastated I didn't download it beforehand because it was so good.
Do you ever like do any improv? Did you ever come up through any of those worlds or anything?
No, I never.
You've been pure stand-up?
Pure stand-up, yeah. I mean, there was like some. No, I never did any classes or anything like that.
So you're criticizing without a skin in the game.
I guess. Sorry, it's cool though. I like it. Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, no. I did do improv. Yeah, I never did anything musical though.
Yeah.
Are you able to play an instrument or anything?
I had a guitar for a while. Yeah, I guess I could play the keys a little bit. I don't.
You had a guitar?
I had a guitar.
That just like I would like to register that in my head as an idea.
Yeah, I have a bright red guitar.
You could play it?
Yeah.
That you gotta bust that out, dude.
I know, man. Shit, I'll do that. Okay, I'll bust it back out.
Do as much as you can remember from that like 30-minute video.
Yeah.
Just solo on the guitar.
Oh, yeah. There were some good songs. Fuck.
What do you remember?
From the we try to remember. Shit. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm drawing such a huge blank.
Yeah,
it was just. It was so good and so layered that you know. Yeah.
If anybody has it, if anybody was in the Groundlings graduating musical improv class 103 from when did you say, like 10 years ago or something?
Yeah, it was less than that. Yeah, it was probably taken down like 2015 or something. So yeah, if anyone knows what I'm talking about and has the vid, please just re-upload it. I did like make some other little short where it was like a musical improv thing, and I found this video of like this similar like graduation class, and the guy's like, all right, all we need to get started is like the name of a musical. And someone in the crowd goes, the producers and his lover. And he's like, okay, the producers and his lover. And then he comes out, and the first thing that he sings, which is like so fucking good, is he just goes, I like lettuce and I like meat and I like everything about food. And I was just like, oh my fucking God. And I like made this video and like put it on Twitter. Didn't think anything would come of it, but then that guy found it somehow and like reached out to me. It was just like, how the heck did you find this? I was like, dude, you fucking rock. It was like,
this is starstruck.
Yeah, I was truly like, oh my God, it's the guy.
You've been doing like sketch and stuff. I saw the first thing I ever saw of yours was Ziggy Zaggy Boy.
Oh yeah.
Fucking. Before I that was the only thing I saw for like a while, and then when I met you again, I think I met you at Good. In Philly.
Yeah.
And somebody sent me the video again, and I was like, oh, I saw this on like Reddit or something.
Nice.
Where did you post it online somewhere, or like eBombs World or something?
Yeah, I think back then it was called Splitsider. It's now vulture.com/comedy, but I think Splitsider wrote about it. So
okay.
That kind of gave it a little buzz.
That's probably where I saw it.
Yeah.
What do you thought?
Thank you, man.
Retrospective on Ziggy Zaggy Boy. How do you feel about it?
I feel great about it. I mean, that is one of my favorite things I've ever made, I think. So yeah, I was psyched on it, and yeah.
You're finally getting its due in an interview.
Yeah.
What, 7 years later?
I've been waiting for someone to ask me about Ziggy Zaggy Boy.
So Ziggy Zaggy Boy.
Yeah. Thank God, finally.
And so you've been living in this persona as Dan Licata, but your true being in nature is Ziggy Zaggy Boy.
Yeah, that's the real
That's
me.
the real you.
I'm a farm boy. Yeah.
Was that like one of the first sketches you made, or did you make some?
So me and Joe Pera used to live together, and we would just like when we were bored, like just shit out a sketch, and a lot of them weren't.
Oh, I saw Birthday Cake.
Yeah, Garbage Cake.
Garbage Cake.
Yeah, that was maybe the first one we did.
And if you're curious to what these are, who cares?
Yeah.
Fucking
pause the cast, go on YouTube, watch the vid, hit play again. You'll know what we're talking about, and you'll thank us for it.
You go, really? They're bringing those up?
Dude, yeah.
Ziggy Zaggy Boy?
I don't know if they hold.
This cultural touchstone?
Damn.
No, I made a video of me like, you know that scene from SpongeBob where Patrick says like mayonnaise is not an instrument?
I do not, unfortunately.
Oh, sure. Okay. So there's a scene where he says that, but I just like tried to play mayonnaise like as many music instruments. Like I took like a big jar of mayonnaise and like was like harp, and like just made a huge mess in like a poncho. Kind of funny.
Yeah.
But it's neat to see. What am I trying to say? That's my Ziggy Zaggy Boy.
Okay.
And looking back, it's like just really early. When was Ziggy Zaggy Boy? Is that early for you, or is that like mid?
Shit. 2016 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. I made a video Papa before that, which this actor William Petrano, I found him very randomly. I put out an ad on Backstage, which is like Craigslist but for actors, and I was like, okay, the pay is $150. An Italian American man in his 50s must be willing to do nudity, and he was like one of the only ones that got back to me, but he responded in all caps like, yes, Papa, yes, I am the role of Papa, yes, perfect, willing to do nudity, yes. And I was just like, you got the part, dude. I don't even need to see anything from you. You perfect response. And yeah, he kind of like stayed in my life for a while, and like we'd collaborate on stuff. He would like sometimes come to like comedy shows and interrupt my set as my dad and stuff. And it was like he'd have to drive in from Staten Island, so I'd usually like cover his gas money and stuff. But he was always like down for whatever, and he was a cool dude.
You don't know what he's up to these days?
I should hit him up. I haven't talked to him in a while, but yeah, man. Life gets, you get busy and stuff. You lose touch with people, and
that's true.
Yeah, but I'll hit him up. Yeah,
it's funny because I mean, like the Philadelphia scene, my whole comedy world shifted complete. Like I had a whole different scene, shifting to New York, it's like just completely different friends and world. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Did anyone else come with you?
A couple people came before me, and a couple people. I don't know if anybody. Not too many people come after.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Damn.
like I don't know. It's sort of like a slow trickle. You know what I mean?
Was the good closing have anything? Did the
Yeah.
good that had
The
a lot to do with it?
alt scene diaspora.
Yeah,
The Philly alt scene's kind of in shambles right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because like the main like alt space closed down for the pandemic. And then so Kate, one of the co-founders of Good, she now does the Elysian out in LA.
I've heard great things. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's crushing it.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the alt scene, it's like there's a couple shows happening currently. Shout out Andrew Shearer and Shannon Fahey running a show called Put It Down.
Nice.
Then shout out Shane O'Connor doing his thing at Fergie's. That's not really the alt scene though. I don't know, Shane. I don't know if you would consider yourself the alt scene, but I'd kind of doubt it. But you're just kind of like the regular scene there.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. I gotta go back. I think. Oh yeah, I am going back.
Get in touch with any of those people.
Yeah, I forget where Joe and I are performing.
Just put them on
Philly.
blast. Don't get in touch with them unless you're a big comedian.
Yeah, but all you guys Benny just mentioned, you should come see me and Joe Parrott at. I'm gonna look it up now. Shit, yeah, we're performing there in like a few weeks.
Oh,
actually.
shit. I think the Put It Down show is at Johnny Brenda's, and then the other one's at Fergie's Pub.
Okay. Fergie's, is it owned by the woman from the Black Eyed Peas?
Nope.
We're playing Union Transfer.
Oh sure.
In
I think I saw Modest Yahoo
weeks.
there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
King Without a Crown. Man, that is one of the funniest. Imagine a guy like Matisse Yahoo trying to make it today. Orthodox Jewish reggae artist, just the funniest. That was like a Mad TV sketch or something. You know what I mean? It was like
Me and right after he shaved his head and stuff. That's me and my like other Jewish friends from high school. We all went to go see him. We did like weed brownies and stuff, and then we like at some point everybody was allowed to crawl on stage. So I think there's like a picture of me like just stoned crawling onto Modest Yahoo's stage.
Nice.
Just cool. I don't know. I gotta find that old
that's
Facebook somewhere.
that's so funny. Did he like renounce Judaism or something? Did that happen recently? He's like not religious anymore or something. Matisse Yahoo.
I haven't been following.
Yeah.
Keeping up with Modest Yahoo.
Okay, well, the real hardcores will know what I'm talking.
One world.
I actually have been.
What's the line?
Are you talking about Bob Marley or
No, Modest Yahoo's got one that's like
A One Love?
One Heart.
I think that's Bob Marley. I think that's a Bob Marley cover.
No, dude. Oh, is it it could be a cover, yeah.
One love, one heart.
Or
Let's
something.
get together and feel alright. That's Bob Marley, yeah.
And oh shit, might step on you.
Oh shit.
Fucking,
I have been listening to a lot of reggae recently though, and it's very calming. I don't know why I realized recently.
Bob Marley?
Not Bob Marley, but
Bobby McFerrin.
Shit, my knowledge of it is so limited that I tried to think of a third one, and but no, a lot of like late '60s, early '70s reggae I've been listening to, and it's like really done a lot to like it's calmed me down like so much. It's
That's
really They did this study and they played like over 20 different genres of music for dogs, and they responded most positively to reggae.
Ooh.
And so I don't know.
Pavlov's like reggae.
Yeah.
The dogs stuff.
Yeah, just a fun fact. I don't know.
Start chilling out.
Dogs are
If
chill.
you play reggae for dogs, in 20 minutes they'll start chilling out.
Chilling hard,
That's
yeah.
what's up, dude.
Yeah.
You know, Pavlov's, he got his dogs to salivate with his invention, the edible bell.
Nice.
It's nothing.
Tweet it.
Fucking, yeah, that reggae slaps. I like, I've been getting into ska.
like
Like
early ska, or like you're talking like what wave of ska?
I don't know.
Is
Okay, either the band or the song. Okay, I think the band is Planet Smashers,
Okay.
but I don't know. I think they're good. I was never into ska because I always found it like annoying.
Yeah.
But I was like, I should like give that genre a chance. I feel like there's always something good in every genre. You know what I mean? And so like I just found a ska playlist on like Spotify or whatever, and just like went down and until I found one. I was like, I like that one, and then like you go down a rabbit hole, go to that band, similar bands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's I do that too. Yeah,
For,
dude.
have you gotten into a genre?
Yeah, I mean, like, definitely, like early ska is kind of sounds the same as reggae, and like the like late '60s ska stuff is really fucking good. You probably dig that.
Oh sure.
You'd be chilling like a dog if you throw some of that on.
It's like because that's like the transition where they're like just making reggae but faster, right? Is that kind of the
Yeah, oh man, shit. Two white dudes talking about
Yeah,
reggae
I know, dude.
with no knowledge.
Oh, hey, white dudes can talk about ska.
That's
It's like we were allowed to talk about 1967 and on or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
You're allowed to talk about Less Than Jake, but we're not allowed to talk about Toots and the Maytals. Yeah.
Like that, you know that old Tumblr? You might not. It's like it's photos. It's like improv group or ska band.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
that, but it's like improv group or ska band, and it's like one's on the left. It's like very clearly an improv group, and then the one on the right is just like Bob Marley,
Yeah,
like smoking a joint.
A black and white photo of like older Jamaican dudes. Yeah. Oh man, that's
Improv
good.
group.
Improv group. I would love to see that improv group though. If there was an improv group of like, three older Jamaican dudes, I would watch the shit out of that.
That would rule.
That would fucking rule. That would make me respect improv, honestly, a lot more. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
That'd be if I was an edgier podcast, that's where I'd do a really great like impression.
Yeah, yeah.
But instead, just imagine
Dude.
an impression of that. That's very funny.
Come on, man. Let the fans want to hear you do an impression of a Jamaican improv troupe. All right, we won't do it. But you guys at home,
I was
can,
trying to think. I was
you
trying
can
to think
use
of how
your
I could
imagination.
possibly like.
There's no
There's
easy
no
way
way-
out of
there's
this
no way
one.
to do that, yeah.
Yep, no way. Yep. That's all. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it either. But you could use your imagination and have a little laugh at home. We'll give you the setup. You gotta do the rest of the work yourself. All right.
regular improv group. It's like, can we get a suggestion? Yes, old Jamaican men improv group.
Okay.
I like the idea of going to an improv show and giving a suggestion for a different type of improv group.
Yeah.
That's funny improv group.
Man,
Be a
dude,
horrible
I feel like one thing that COVID really did was kill improv. Also, like I feel like it killed all those improv theaters. But man,
That's probably the theaters. It's probably for the better, like the predatory structure.
yeah,
Improv itself, I feel like, it's relegated to the. It's like Judaism under the Romans. It's like only done privately in homes and
Yeah.
shit, like secret gatherings
yeah, as it should be.
before they rebuild the temple.
Yeah. But man, we should we'll bring it back. We should start our own improv school. Just the two of us.
Yo, that sure.
Yeah, I mean, dude, yeah, I don't have a job at the moment, and I feel like if we could the two of us just get a bunch of young kids to get their parents to pay us, like a couple $1,000 just to teach them how to like.
Is this your plug?
This is my plug, yeah. Apply now. Classes are opening. You could sign up for a class with either me, teaching you how to huff different things 101, or you could sign up for Benny's class, where he teaches you funny dancing.
Tourette's.
Yeah.
I treat stand-up percussion.
Yeah. Two very useful skills. Man, that was good. That reminded me. That noise reminded me of a. Oh fuck! There's this percussion instrument. It's a
Snare drum?
No. It's a. I think it's called a guiro or
with
something.
the like the metal brush type situation.
It's got like a bunch of ridges on it, and it's like a Latin American percussion instrument. You know what I'm talking about? You kind of like.
Oh, like the frog thing, like the.
Yeah.
Oh, that is that the noise? That one?
Yeah, it's a. I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a. It reminds me of a guiro. I think it's called.
Oh,
the
that's-
instrument.
That's like a really mean word for Italians.
I'm allowed to say
allowed
it,
to
dude.
say
I'm Italian. Yeah.
No, yeah,
The F. I'm allowed to say the F word. Fredo. I'm Italian.
the hard F.
Yeah.
As you call it. I've been saying kike. I'm allowed to say it. I'm
I know. Yeah.
Italian.
You're
No.
Italian.
No, but that's like, I got the joke about that. It's like I only say it when I fucking mean it. And with the as a Tourette's take, it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you say it? No, I know you
I
live in
have-
you
it's
live
been a
in
long-
Bed-Stuy. I know
Yeah.
there are
When
a
I go
lot
to
of,
Williamsburg, it's when
yeah, there are a lot of
whip it out.
Orthodox Jewish people in this neighborhood. And do you ever say it at a very inopportune
when I'm in
time?
when I'm in hyperkike zone. When I'm in the
I wasn't gonna put it like that, but yeah.
no, that one hasn't come out in years. That one I just kind of talk about as like a joke. I have been actually saying like the real hard F.
Oh, really?
Which is that one's really interesting to me. That one's been the most consistent like worst word that I said.
Yeah.
The N word I did like a few times back in like 2013
Yeah.
or so. Not 2013, maybe like 2016.
Yeah.
I didn't have the cursing around then. But what was I fucking saying? Oh yeah, that was interesting because I'll say it on. I'll have Tourette's. I'll be doing all my stuff, and I've had the hard F on stage, and the crowd tightens up, and I'm like, I still have Tourette's.
Yeah.
I'm not like just. It's still. What do you like? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can't get mad at me for that.
Yeah.
Dang, that is.
It's funny. I've got an N-word like pass.
Uh-huh.
But like just my license says like I'm allowed to say the N-word, but like they just put down the wrong information for race or whatever.
That's really funny, man. Yeah. Now, has this? Forgive me if you've already talked about this. Has it ever happened though, where someone got like legitimately mad and didn't know that?
Just for the hard F in
Mhm.
public, maybe like 2 or 3 times. 'Cause
Yeah.
The thing is like. If I'm hitting that one,
Yeah.
I'm already probably in like a Tourette's zone.
Yeah.
So I've obviously got something going
Yeah.
on. So I'm not just like standing there and I go, like,
Yeah.
I'm like doing that or something.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
People sometimes ask if I'm okay, which is
Uh-huh.
interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, God.
No, dude.
Yeah,
I'm fucked up. You gotta help me.
Where am I?
Take me to the
What if
hospital.
that was one of my tigs? Where am I?
Oh man.
It's like followed by the frog noise.
Yeah.
It's just a gentle.
Dude, that's. Do you ever have ones that like completely surprise you that you're like, whoa, that's a new one?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. The so they come and go like
Mhm.
like in different waves and shit. I was thinking about like making a chart, like a timeline, kind of like dotted line as something phases in. That the one I've been doing like the hut like
Yeah.
that one. That's new.
Okay.
As of like a month and a half ago.
Okay.
The this one, that's 6 months or so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not that old. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And they kind
I
of
like that
cycle in and out, like
yeah.
cool.
Yep.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Keeps it fun for you,
Keeps me on my toes.
Keeps you yeah. Wow.
But yeah, I'm glad. I'm like I don't know. I'm glad that certain stuff hasn't cycled in. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I've been saying bitch a lot
Yeah.
lately. That's been fun. I want to say balls. I want that. That'd be nice.
Balls. Yeah. Balls is fun. What's yeah. You know what I want to bring back, which maybe you can maybe this will have it for you is in the late or the mid
I
90s
take requests.
melons. Remember in the mid 90s they would always refer to breasts as melons in like comedy movies and stuff. I feel like that really fell out after like 98 or something, and I really want melons to come back. So if you could, I don't know, maybe
you could bring that back.
maybe somehow like bring that back, that'd be cool.
Did you ever see the Ice Age?
The
movie.
CGI movie?
Yeah.
Ice Age? Yeah, of course.
With the melon scene, the last melon.
Oh, I don't
that's-
remember that. Yeah.
It's, at some point, there was like the last time somebody called breast melons. I don't know.
It was Ice Age.
It's like, oh no, just like they're like the last melons.
Okay.
That's nothing. But What do you have? If you had Tourette's, what would you do?
Well, that's a great question. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it would just be like things that I talk about on stage a lot. Like, you know, I would probably talk about probably say something like,
What's that?
yeah, what's that? Beating off. I would probably just say the words beating off a lot. Like,
Oh, sure.
yeah, beating off, jacking off, whacking off.
I'm taking notes. I'm trying to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably say bitch a lot.
Yeah, well, you have a great joke about a huge bucket of cum or something.
Yeah. Bucket of cum.
It's like you're the janitor at what is it? You're stirring a huge bucket of cum. You're a janitor at Summit School. What's happening with this whole thing? I forget.
I have an internship at the cum bank.
Oh,
And,
that's what
you know, the thing about the cum bank, a lot of people don't realize is they basically just funnel it all into one big jug, right? And I'm the guy that shakes the jug. That's my job. And, you know, it goes from there. But you can imagine it goes to a pretty wacky place from there. But, yeah, bucket of jizz I feel like would be good.
No, jug is
Jug of jizz.
That the
Jizz jug.
funnel it into one big jug.
One big
the
jug.
word jug is so funny though. That's great.
Yeah. Remember when people were doing the ALS ice bucket challenge?
Yeah.
You do the ALS jizz bucket challenge, in which ALS stands for a lot of semen.
My mom works for an ALS charity.
Oh, really?
They're a fantastic transition.
Oh, wow.
But
What's your mom's name? Her first name?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Her last name is Feldman.
Sarah Feldman.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Sarah.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the good work you're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
My mom doesn't
But,
work for
she-
any charity. Well, she does help autistic kids put on musicals once a year. So both our mom.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, Jane Licata works with kids with autism. Sarah Feldman helps
Why,
with
why,
ALS.
why are we doxing them?
I
Their
think
names out there
if you're
for the crowd.
Does it count as doxing if you're just saying nice things that they do?
Put out their address.
Oh yeah,
I'll put it in the description.
yeah, put it in the description.
No, yeah, the ALS, like it was like really fantastic, but it was sort of this bittersweet situation where a ton of money went to that major like ALS research group or something.
Yeah.
But she doesn't work for like the major one. She works for a small clinic.
Okay.
And so it's like the clinic. She's like so stoked that there's all this money that went to ALS. Like it's amazing. It's so good. But the money didn't specifically go to like her charity.
Yeah.
And so she like it was like that's the bitter part where it's like now when they have to fundraise, people are like, "Oh no, we did. We gave you guys money." And she's like, "No, we're not them though.
Yeah.
We're not the major charity. We're like a
man.
side, you know what I mean?"
Damn.
So anyway, donate to the ALS Hope Foundation. That's what it's
Yeah.
call. Yeah.
They gotta just come up with a new
Actually,
challenge.
don't do that. Subscribe to my Patreon before you do that shit. I'll give her the money. I
It'll
promise.
get to the right
It'll
place.
get there.
Don't worry. Oh man.
But also donate to. But
Yeah.
anyway, they should fill them with cum.
They should fill it with cum, yes. The ALS jizz bucket challenge is what we were saying. Now I feel like that would probably this you just reminded me. I have a friend who was in the Navy, and he knew this dude who was dishonorably discharged because he saved up his jizz in like a Gatorade bottle for like a long time, and then for like months, and then dumped it on another guy's head, and now he's like, I think he's like still in some military prison because of it.
When he's in military prison?
Yeah.
That's
totally.
like a sexual assault. Is that
Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
damn.
big time.
Damn,
Yeah, you can't do that.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's to raise money for
Yeah, unless it's for charity. Then
porn parody of charities is funny to me.
Ooh, a charity porn parody.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah,
Like
we're bringing it full circle.
The walk. Yeah. Let's see. How are we doing on time? We're almost out. Yeah, we're pretty much at an hour, so we can close on this bit and then plug some stuff.
Yeah, I like how we brought it full circle. That was really good.
Yeah.
You gotta bring it full circle. All right, you gotta have a few comebacks or callbacks, as they say, if you want to get on premium blends. So I'm glad we did it.
It's like the It's like when they do the walks for charity.
Yeah.
It's like we just did a lap. We did a full lap.
Yeah.
And
we
now
did
we
a
are
full
back at the start.
back where we started.
We got a little foot for bracelet. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh. No,
Or it's like every lap you do, you get like a foot, and it shows like a little foot bead, and you put it on the necklace, and it shows how many laps you've done for the charity event.
That's cool. Yeah, I haven't participated in too many charity events. I'm a good person. I donate and stuff, but I just don't go do this.
You're the idea guy. You're like, you should pour cum on yourself.
Someone's got to come up with the ideas.
If they need cum, I got them.
Yeah, I got you. I'm trying to collect like celebrities cum. That's my new business. My new business. I'm trying to like get like just not get it in any like weird way. Just be hanging out with, like, if I find myself hanging out with a celebrity, just be like, yo, dude, you should jack off right now, and then like steal his cum, put it in my freezer at home, then go give it to the highest bidder.
For sure. They got those things where celebrities can get their genitals molded.
Oh yeah.
It's like that. It'll come with that.
It'll come with that. That way you could impregnate yourself, and it'll feel real.
You get Jeff Goldblum's cock, but also his Ziploc baggie with some of his jizz.
Yeah. Oh man, and then you could have his baby, and you have a weird little freak baby,
like Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
folks, that's the first half. That's and introducing my guest, Dan Licata.
Yeah, I'm Dan Licata.
I forgot to do any of that. Who gives a shit? I never do that. It's fucking.
It always feels terrible every time I do it. So yeah, I'm glad you skipped that.
Yeah, never. I'm like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, he's that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see me. You
see him around. He's a ziggy zaggy boy. But yeah, so the second half is behind a paywall, because fuck you, unless you pay for it, in which case, thank you. You're the best. It's on Patreon. It's really funny. We haven't recorded it yet, but I know ahead of time.
I've been saving all my good riffs for the Patreon. Honestly, I've had so many funny things like pop into my head throughout this course of this conversation. I'm like, funny. Nope, save it for the Patreon. So.
That's right. That's right. Dan, do you have anything to plug?
Just follow me on Twitter at Dan Licata Sucks, and I guess Joe Pear and I are hitting the road this this summer and fall, so you could check out, if you don't live in New York and you want to see us, we might be coming to your town. So go to joepera.com/shows to see if we're coming to your town, and then come say what's up.
That's what's up, dude.
That's what's up.
Yeah, hell yeah. I just gotta plug one thing. I've got that show July 7th. Live Forever is the name of it, because the whole point is we film it real well.
Nice.
So that'll be sick. Come on out to that if you're free. All right, bye. Peace out.